Hey, what's up dingoes? This is Juan Dingo and welcome to another MKX discussion. On this video I'm going to be discussing some more stuff that was kind of revealed in the latest MKX trailer, the factions and what kind of you can do with the factions. And so basically when you first start up your profile, you're going to join one of 5 factions. There's the Black Dragon, Lin Kuei, White Lotus, Special Forces, and Brotherhood of Shadow. So basically that's it's going to be your factions, almost like in an MMO, how you pick factions, except for there's going to be 5 of them. And kind of everything you do from there on contributes to your faction. Alright, let's talk about this screen for a second. You have your contribution. It says 2,000 of 2,000 WP. WP stands for war points. Those are the points that you're going to earn that's going to go towards your faction. So this looks like a screen from an ongoing faction war, which is, I guess it's like the standings for who's on top for the week. So this will kind of be up for grabs every week. It looks like there's 2 days and 14 hours left, and the challenges look kind of mundane. I mean, it says perform 10 x-rays, 10 throws, and 10 fatalities. Really, that can be done in 10 matches, so hopefully there's not just one challenge a week, maybe one challenge a day. Alright, so yeah, that's about it for this screen. Alright, this next screen is just full of information. Alright, so to start off, you have your profile level, which is your personal level, and then your faction rank, which is kind of your, like, you go up levels in your faction. And you can see at the bottom your faction rank. That's going to be kind of your way of unlocking a lot of stuff, which looks really cool. I'm not sure what the profile level, like raising that, is going to get you. But it looks like you're going to be able to attach perks to your profile, because you see right below the profile level there's the Dead Forest, which gives you plus 5% war points for fatalities. There's Dark Ninja, which this is huge, because it says plus 10% XP for brutalities, which is a huge reveal right there. I don't know if that means actual like brutalities are coming back from the old MKs, or if it just means that's how much you've kind of messed up your opponent. I'm not sure. Then there's Nether Portal, which is plus 5 war points for each EX move you use, which is a huge perk, especially if you like burning meter like me. Do you know, I'm probably going to make a whole nother video just for the possibility of brutalities, because if there are brutalities, it kind of raises a lot of questions for me. So look forward to that. And then over on the right side of the screen, it kind of reveals, I hope not all of the online modes, but first you have the faction challenges. You have the towers, which is really cool because that means you don't have to play online to contribute to your faction. So you can just do offline towers all day and still kind of, you know, do something for your faction, not be completely useless. Alright, there's online 1v1. There's team battle. This is huge, and I'll go more into it on the next screen. But team battle, it sounds like, you know, you pick 5 people for each team and you just go at it. Then there's your King of the Hill and Survival, which is what we've seen in the last few NetherRealm games. There's no, here's my huge concern about this, there's no sign of tag battle. And they've mentioned on the trailer that, you know, having the next gen here, it gives them pretty much the ability to do whatever they want. And I don't really know why they wouldn't put tag battle, maybe to leave somewhere to go in the next MK, because if they just put everything in this game, you know, they're really not going to have anywhere to go. But who knows, maybe you go into online 1v1 and then you pick tag battle from there. Well, I guess we'll find out. So let's go on to the next screen. Alright, so this is a screen for faction battle. This is pretty much your team battle. I've heard that you can either do this through a faction battle, or you can, if you have just 10 people, you can just go into a team battle. And when I first saw this, I got really excited because you notice it says ready above everyone's badge. So I was like, is this really going to be like a tournament that's done in real time? I thought maybe, you know, 5 matches go on at the same time, then the winners of each team kind of go against the winners of the other team. And then I looked at the player count and realized that that was impossible because it's an odd number. And then that kind of brought me back to, it's going to be kind of just like one match, but there's 5 matches going on at the same time, because there's 5 matches going. That means there's always going to be more winners than there are losers. So there's always going to be like a determined winner, a winning team, which is, it's pretty cool. I like the idea, but I was kind of excited for a second about kind of having a real-time tournament. I still hope there's some kind of tournament rules in there. Ed Boon has said, I've read in magazines that he's mentioned kind of having like rules in the game for tournament play. But yeah, this is the last screen I have for you guys. I'm going to be making another video just talking about the possibility of brutalities and discussing the execution kills that it showed in the trailer. So look forward to that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.